You know, these voters, they are very smart. If you go to them, you are talking about we will build schools, we have... Nobody wants to listen to all those highfalutin things about what you want to do. They will say, look, give us money. And they will collect from... If there are 10 political parties on the ballot, they will collect from all of them. And then decide at the end of the day that is the highest bidder that is the most serious person.
People that are being given bribe of 20,000 naira to vote for them, in fact, they are being cheated. In this last election, I got empirical facts that they gave some people 20,000. The people that were sharing the money gave the people 10,000.
Alright, so this particular one is very interesting topic and it has been making a lot of wave online. Peter Obi speaks out once again before Nigerians throw away all his efforts with the mentality of collecting money from candidates and sending out their freedom for another 4 years. If you have been following my post on this channel, you already know I posted a video of Tanko announcing Operation No Election Rigging. Now, in addition to that, Peter Obi and his team has come out again, this time to advise, or let me say, warn the obedient not to sell their vote if truly they want freedom. According to his tweet on X, let me read it directly so that you can hear it word for word. The truth cost of selling and buying votes. Vote buying is one of the greatest danger confronting our democracy. It is never an act of kindness. It is a calculated investment in corruption. Those who buy votes do so with only one intention: to gain access to the public funds. By bribing voters today, they are purchasing a license to plunder tomorrow. And when they get into office, the money meant for schools, hospitals, roads, and jobs is diverted into private pockets. Such people are not leaders, they are looters. Their action rob our society of dignity, development, and even life itself. But those who sell their votes are not innocent either. When you exchange your ballot for money or material gain, you are not just selling a vote, you are selling your future. You are selling away the schools your children should attend, the hospital that should save lives, the job that should lift families out of poverty. In truth, you must take your tomorrow for a token that cannot sustain you today. The reality is simple. Looters can only loot when we hand them the key. If your vote had no value, nobody will be desperate to buy it. The fact that the millions are spent on vote buying shows that your ballot is priceless. The real power does not lie in their money, in your conscience, your courage, and vote. The choice is ours. We either keep selling our votes and remain trapped in the poverty and bad governance, or we rise above temporary gain and reclaim the future of our nation. Every Nigerian must take responsibility. Let us reject the politics of bribery and embrace the politics of service. Let us elect leaders who will build, not loot. A new Nigeria is possible. P.O. Now, a lot of people have been reacting to this post on X with different opinion. But that's not even all. Rufai Oseni together with Dr. Abati also reacted on this on Arise TV, and they touched some deeper part of this issue. They made Nigerians understand that even the PVC is not the most important thing, just as Peter Obi said, because the truth is what these people are doing is worse. According to them, the people buying votes are agents. But why are these people not being arrested? We all know the system is already corrupt, and no matter how many videos trend online showing these same acts, those in charge hardly respond because they are part of the foundation of this strategy. Most time, it is even the candidate themselves that provide the money for the vote buying. So the only way people can help themselves now is to stop selling their votes, because of that 5,000 or 10,000 will not feed you for 4 years. I'm going to play the video now so you can hear exactly what Rufai said. There's a lot of truth in his word. So make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel if you are just coming across the channel, and also don't forget to like and share this video. Take a listen.
The principals, because those people who distribute money, they are agents. They have principals. They are the ones who will go to the same police station and rescue them. They are the ones who will further empower the thugs. This is a country where we have seen confirmed thugs occupying important positions of authority in the corridors of power. And I keep saying that one of these days, we will have a proper talk with a track record of violence emerge either as a senator or as a member of House of Reps or as even the governor of a state. That is what we have to correct. And that is why we keep arguing that the best legacy that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu can leave behind is a transparent electoral system that has integrity. It should not just be about power. It should be making sure that the people of Nigeria can make informed choice.
Right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'd like to comment on this story because I think this is one of the most important stories. So, the truth of the matter is this. Again, culture will eat strategy for breakfast. If I'm to get a coin for how many times I've said that, I'll be a billionaire probably by now. So it's a multifaceted problem, and I want to take them in many dimensions. Number one, yes, Peter Obi says PVC is important. I think it's not as important as electoral reform. And I'd like to repeat here that if we don't get electoral reforms passed, make IREF justiciable, make the use of beavers, make all the technology that will make elections safe, all right, and be able to look at the electoral laws in such a way that as we speak today, do you know that if there's any infraction like certificate palaver against an opponent, once the opponent passed the primaries of his party, other political parties cannot sue him based on it. It has to be the people that he contested in the primary with. Once you don't change those laws and get a holistic electoral reform, forget 2027. I will be here after the elections and I will remind you that I said it. Record today's dates down. So we'll be joking. Number one. Number two, we talk about money in politics. How are we not going to have money in politics? See, people that are being given bribe of 20,000 naira to vote for them, in fact, they are being cheated. In this last election, I got empirical facts that they gave some people 20,000. The people that were sharing the money gave the people 10,000. So they even cut the money in half. So cheater, they cheat cheater. They are all cheating them. So it's a value chain of cheating. And the voters too, that go to like 2, 3, or 4 different political and collect the same money. At the end of the day, what do you collect? You collect less than 50,000 on an election day. That 50,000, maybe you cook your pot of soup a couple of times. It's all over. Then you have to deal with someone that is so corrupt that will steal times 10 of the money he has given you. So in the value chain, you that collected the money are the biggest fool. Because you are being cheated. It's not the amount that the politician release that gets to you in the end. How do you want elections to be same where till today INEC has not ever implemented the laws as regards how much you can spend per election? All political parties have crossed that spending threshold one way or the other. Has INEC been able to implement and bring them to book? No. How will you want to remove money from election where the barrier to getting a party ticket for presidential election is over 100 million? Yeah. So I would like to propose some solutions. You can see I'm very radical. If we truly want sanity, money should not be involved. But the political parties will argue and say, Rufai, no, there must be money involved. How are we going to run the elections? The money will take ways to run the election. Fine. Like it's the political party that put money down. In the end, it's the funders that put money down. Please. So when they say we have to run the election, it's not true. Because it was when we started fighting with the PDP that we know that the same money that they collected for primaries were siphoned. And he said those things. I would like a case where we have a proper vetting process that includes the criminal records of anybody that wants to vie for presidency. It's not about collecting money from them. An independent panel that will be able to screen based on their criminal records and antecedents. Let's see if they will truly prize screening. But that's if they don't even bribe those that are on the screening panel with money. So you can see that I'm giving a point, I'm countering it. It shows that these decadence have gone in deep into this. So it's an holistic reform we have. But the quickest way, apart from PVC, is the electoral reform. If you don't fix those electoral reforms and judicial reform, because even when you fix electoral reform, when you get to the judiciary, it's another one. So if you don't fix those two, electoral reforms, and you are wasting your time. The 2027 election might even be worse than the 2023 election.
The level of corruption in this country is on another level. Just imagine the same people that want to be placed in the position of trust with access to the nation's resources and power are the same people bringing out money to bribe us just to get there. Think about it carefully. If it was your daughter's boyfriend trying to manipulate his way into your family to collect property, you would call him a gold digger, someone that's only come to take and run. But when it comes to politicians, we ignore the signs. We see them bribing us before election and still turn around to trust them with our future. Their behavior already tell us what they are coming to do, yet we still hand them the key. And that is why when we later complain, they laugh at us, they remind us, when I gave you the money, you didn't reject it, but now you are shouting corruption. This is the sad cycle we keep repeating. And like Rufai Oseni rightly said, the PVC alone is not enough because if everybody collect their PVC and comes out to vote, but the system itself is already compromised, then how can our vote truly count? This is the frustration that makes many people to conclude it is better to sell the vote and at least collect something than to vote sincerely and still watch their candidate lose. But Peter Obi is saying something different. He is telling us not to give up. Don't believe the lie that your vote will not count. He said it clearly in his tweet. Vote buying is not an act of kindness. It is a calculated investment in corruption. Those who buy votes today are only purchasing a license to loot tomorrow. Look around you. Every hospital that is supposed to save lives but is not functioning. Every school that lacks teachers. Every road filled with potholes. Every job that was never created. It is all connected back to this problem. The money meant for these things is the same money politicians use to buy our votes once they succeed. They see it as a business transaction, not service. And let's not forget the other side that Peter Obi pointed out. He said, those who sell their votes are not innocent either, because when you exchange your ballot for money or food, you are not just selling your food, you are selling your future. You are sending away the school your children should attend, the hospital that should be there to save your life, and that job that should lift families out of poverty. You mortgage tomorrow for a token that cannot even sustain you today. So when you really think about it, that 5,000 naira or 10,000 naira you are offered will finish in a few days, but the suffering that comes after will last for 4 years or even longer. The people that bribe you are not leaders, they are looters, and the reason they keep doing it is because we allow them. If your food truly had no value, nobody will waste millions trying to buy it. This is why Peter Obi is saying we must rise above temporary gain, because the real power doesn't lie in their money, it lies in your conscience, your courage, and your foot. So the best thing to do now is to stop selling out, refuse that temporary gain that cannot sustain you, use your PVC wisely, and vote with your conscience. Even if the system is corrupt, change can only start when the people themselves refuse to be bought. If you are watching this video right now and you have not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel today, like this video and share with others. Together we can reduce the power of manipulation and show them that a new Nigeria is truly possible. Remember, your vote is priceless. Don't sell it, protect it, use it, and let us build the kind of Nigeria we all want to see.